Hello everyone, we are from group Discipulus. In this video, we will explain about the right of an agent. Please enjoy our video. What is an agent? Agent one who agrees and is authorized to act on behalf of another principal to legally bind an individual in particular business transaction with third party pursuant to an agency relationship. The first right of an agent is right to retain out the sum received on principal account. Section 170. An agent may retain out of any sum received on account of principal in the business of the agency, or money due to himself in respect of the advance made or expenses properly incurred by him in conducting such business. The second one is agent duty to pay sum received for the principal. On Section 171, subject to deductions specified in Section 170, the agent is bound to pay to his principal all sum received on his account. The third one is when agent remuneration becomes due. In Section 172, in the absence of any special contract, payment for the performance of any act is not due to the agent until the completion of the act, but an agent may retain money received by him on account of goods sold, although the whole of the goods considered to him for sale may not have been sold. The fourth one is agent not entitled to remuneration for business misconduct. In Section 173, an agent who is guilty of misconduct in the business of the agency is not entitled to any remuneration in respect of the part of the business we has misconducted.
I hire you to recover my 100,000 ringgit from Sandra.
Sure, I'm working on it. On behalf of Osama, I'm looking for 100,000 ringgit from you to return.
100,000 ringgit? Really? I think there's a misunderstanding. That is the company debt that I used to work, and you need to proceed it with the company.
During the recovery of the borrowed loan from the company, Hassan misconducting, so he not received the 100,000 ringgit.
The 100,000 ringgit can be recovered. When will I receive my payment?
I'm sorry, but you are not entitled to no remuneration for the service and must make good to the loss.
Based on Contract Act Section 173, an agent who is guilty of misconduct in the business of the agency is not entitled to any remuneration in respect of that part of the business which he has misconducted. The fifth one is agent lien on principal property. In Section 174, in the absence of any contract to the contrary, an agent is entitled to retain goods, paper, and other property, whether movable or immovable, of the principal received by him until the amount due to himself for commission, disbursement, and service in the respect of the same has been paid or accounted for. The sixth is agent to be indemnified against consequences of lawful act. Section 175 states that the employer of an agent is bound to indemnify him against the consequences of all lawful acts done by the agent in exercise of the authority conferred upon him.
Can you please make a contract with Ahmed to deliver these goods?
Sure. When should I send it to him?
At the end of the month.
Hey Scarlett, why I haven't received my goods?
I'm sorry, but Andy hasn't sent me any.
But you can't be like that. Contract is a contract. I want you to take full responsibility for this.
Andy, why hasn't you sent me the goods for Ahmed? He sued me for breaching the contract.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I failed to get the goods from the factory.
However, you still need to pay for my costs and expenses.
Okay, I'll take responsibility for that.
We can see that Andy understands Contract Act Section 175 that sound The employer of an agent is bound to indemnify him against the consequences of lawful act done by the agent in exercise of the authority conferred upon him. That makes him compelled to pay and liable to scarlet for such damage, costs, and expenses. Seven is agent to indemnify against consequences of act done in good faith. Section 176, when one person employs the other to do an act, and the agent does the act in good faith, the employer is liable to indemnify the agent against the consequences that act through it cause an injury to the right of third person.